Lynette Oxley here for Tac Shack Tactical TV, and actually quite a nice day in Joburg. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Lynette. Hello, viewers.
So yeah, it's been a busy week. I'm still quite stressed, but that stuff is starting to get together for the Girls on Fire event.
Yeah, look, yeah. We got the timing right.
I think so as well.
So when we try to make it in at the end of January, it was a disaster because there's just no time to get everything organised. Because you can't really start too early in November or October to get the thing organised. Same problem almost with last year with 1st of April, yeah. End of March, beginning of April. Not enough time in the year. You can't start in December. You can't start before December because it's too early.
Yeah.
It's too far down the road for most people to look. So we seem to have got it right now. End of Women's Month, perfect.
Absolutely.
And we can see that from the responses, guys. Yeah. You don't want to know. It's just been bloody magnificent.
It really has. People have really come to the party. A lot of my old sponsors are coming to the party.
Yeah.
Sun International.
It's very nice seeing that. Yeah. Yes, and a whole bunch of new sponsors.
And big sponsors, not small sponsors.
Large corporates that are outside of the firearms field, which is very interesting.
So we've
very interesting.
Got our 50 cal sponsored, which was
yes.
Just the ammunition for the 50 cal for the event is 45,000 rands, and that is wholesale rates.
Yep, that's wholesale.
Put 30 or so, 40% on, and then if you want to look at the guns itself, actually most people are selling one shot on the 50 cal for 250 bucks. Because
girls are getting 2 for free.
Yeah, so that's
and a whole bunch of shots with the 308 sniper rifle. And then all the other guns.
Yeah.
It's actually bloody brilliant to watch.
It is.
And it's so nice to see. We took a risk running it so late in the year. And I'm sure a lot of people think, oh, I wonder if it's going to happen this year. Well, yes, it is. And the thing we've been... the item that we've been teasing about for the last couple of weeks.
I had to wait until I've got written confirmation.
We've now paid the invoice. Everything is confirmed. It's down. And I see that the Girls on Fire are going nuts about it as well. The MC for the event is going to be PJ Powers.
What an awesome lady, by the way. I met her about 2-3 weeks ago.
She's very much in favour of women's empowerment, and she took to this like a duck to water. When you've had a meeting with her and you've discussed it with her for quite a while, and it's all come together. And not just that, but she's going to be singing at the gala event, including singing the Girls on Fire theme song.
I can't wait for it.
Which we're obviously going to record, and it's going to be very, very special.
It is going to be
very special.
I can't wait. The lady that's wrote the song and
she's
got
so
it awesome.
excited.
She's also very excited. I think it's going to be an absolute awesome event.
Because this is a proper recording artist, a proper, in her own right, a personality.
And she's got lungs.
She's got a set of lungs.
She can sing.
So it's going to be absolutely magnificent. The evening is going to be magnificent. The event is going to be magnificent. We've got big sponsors on board, and we spoke to some more big sponsors that have come about in the last week or so, that haven't committed anything to the event yet, but they've promised their support.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens with that. But really big things.
Just for my range officers, and I must actually say, people don't understand is that these ladies don't get paid.
Yeah.
They give their time. They give their time for the whole day.
Yes.
They would also like to shoot the guns.
We buy them lunch.
We buy them lunch and they have supper. They have the gala event, and that's it.
And a T-shirt.
And a T-shirt.
It's almost like ANC voters.
But,
I didn't think of that before.
But these ladies,
in Kentucky.
these ladies are absolutely awesome. As I said, they also want to shoot the event, but they give up their time.
They give up their opportunity to shoot in order to, and that's magnificent.
Give back to the firearms community at large. So they always get a little bit of prizes, but this year so far, and I'm saying so far, I've got
and there's still months to go.
I've got an AR-15 and a semi-auto shotgun that has been sponsored, which are going to go into the lucky draws for the range officers and staff. So
just for the range officers and staff, and that doesn't include you,
or
Charmaine, and even if I wear a skirt,
I don't get to.
And
the two ladies from GOSA staff will.
And Hannah's definitely not.
Not.
And particularly not if he wears a skirt.
No.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. So you actually work out that you can win a long gun, and not just they're both awesome guns.
They're very nice guns.
1 out of 15 nearly that you're going to, 1 out of 16, 17 or something that you have a chance of actually winning a gun.
The interesting thing was we were explaining to someone about that we've got these guns sponsored and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they said, well, that's very nice. So they're loaning the guns to you for the event. No, they're actually giving the guns to us to give away as prizes. It's special.
We've already got some awesome prizes for our Fighting Spirit Award.
Absolutely.
Which will be handed out on the Saturday night. I'm busy compiling, which is taking a bit of time, all of the, we've got 10 people that's been nominated this year, and also then a panel of 10. That will be
to evaluate
it, but it's going to take me probably it's taken me most of today, and it will take me most of tomorrow to just get it together. So that will give the panel about nearly, I want it finished by the end of July, give them a month and a half or so to actually evaluate it, so that they have time that, because there's all kinds of video links and stuff like that, so it's not an easy decision, and I'm very glad I'm not on the panel, but Paul is.
I caught the hospital pass.
You got the hospital pass. We've got really awesome people on the panel. Irene from Jurgensbakker, we've got Gerard Labaskachny, we've got Nikki Pretorius from ITA, 2 of the previous winners, one of the other directors, GOSA Girls and Fires directors from Ireland. We've really got an awesome panel.
Okay, that's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a lot of work, but you know, it's what you do.
Yeah, in the case. Yeah. So I can't wait for it. As I said, lots of surprises, lots of lucky draws so far. Johnson's Workwear has come to the party big time. They are sponsoring all of our caps. And the bags, embroidered caps. It's going to say Top Shot on the top. They're doing all of our bags, goodie bags that the girls get in the at the beginning of the day, which they usually the first thing is opening up and seeing what's inside.
So an interesting thing is I went on one of your. I had some business to do as well, and we went together on one of your visits to some of the sponsors earlier this week. And but major importers, but the biggest importers, you go there and you say to them, well, okay, so this is what we need, and they want to give something, and they say, well, we can give you earmuffs. How many earmuffs do you need? And you say to them, well, 160, and they go, okay, let's have a look and see what's in the shipment that's just arrived.
Arriving in the next week,
140, the entire shipment, and they're giving them to us.
Yeah, well.
You know, so that's, you know, we're taking up a major importer's entire shipment of earmuffs, just to give away to the girls, and so that if they ever want to visit a shooting range in the future, they've got earmuffs.
And they'll have eyes. So, you know, that is, I had right in the beginning, I had this argument, I think when we started the Top Shot event, I said, I want to give each and every lady a pair of ear protection and a pair of eye protection. Yeah. So that if they ever go to the range, that they have something. And I must say I've seen a lot of ladies that's come for the second or the third time to the event.
Yes.
That bring the eyes and ears there. So it's really
100%.
awesome. The other thing that was quite interesting, we were in between meetings on Wednesday, and basically two or three lanes on the other side of the road.
Stopped in Centurion.
Yeah.
Turning into Jan Smuts Avenue in Centurion. John Foster.
Yeah.
In Centurion. And it's 4 lanes going in, or 2 lanes going right and 2 lanes going across down into Centurion coming from
I don't know, it doesn't matter.
Another direction. Pretoria, you know, that place.
That place, yes.
And there's a lady and her daughter 2 lanes across from us at the traffic light, hooting and waving.
Going crazy.
Now we're in the GOSA Bakkie, and it's got the Girls on Fire logo on the side and stuff like that.
And they're like waving.
And they're waving. So we roll down the windows. Hi, I was at your event a couple of years ago. When are you having another one?
Exactly.
You know, it's that kind of
excitement.
Yeah. Oh, and it means nothing, but it means a lot.
No, it means
and it was actually a black lady and her daughter.
Yeah.
That were waving to us in the middle of Centurion and shouting about a shooting event.
Yeah, that was quite interesting.
And not the shooting event where they take your car.
Exactly.
So that's kind of a sign of the times.
It is.
If you'll excuse me, but that's something that makes you feel good.
It was good this week. I'm pretty stressed, as I am always when I start doing this stuff. But we're getting there.
But to be fair, you get stressed when you're not stressed.
And on that case, you can move on to GOSA stuff.
All right. So also in the theme perhaps of giving back, one of our interns that we had here a couple of years ago and up until last year has asked to come back 1 day a week to help us. And that's magnificent. Again, it's that giving back thing, you know. She works somewhere else now, but she's going to take a day a week to come and help us to help Hannes. So Hannes is getting some assistance to help Hannes with graphic design stuff. So that's absolutely magnificent. Thank you very much. We appreciate that tremendously. And then, even more good news, GOSA Law is hiring. We're
too much work for synth.
Yeah, it's we're kind of victims of our own success, I guess. So we've actually got to the point where we actually have to look for an assistant for GOSA Law, somebody to deal with the issues with CFR, our old inquiries function, the quick and dirty inquiries, the cheap and nasty stuff, but was very effective. And we're seeing now that we actually need a separate person to do that. We need another person to come in to help us with that. So what we're looking for at this stage is it's a half-day post. It's going to be a post that works from these offices for reasons, telephones and being able to network with the other GOSA members here, so we can check memberships and we can do this and we can do that and we can do a whole bunch of other things. It has to be somebody from this immediate area, though. Our experience has shown us that although we'll get besieged with CVs from Pretoria and Vereniging and the East Rand, it's just too far away for you. I promise you. Unless you're from this immediate area, you're not going to be able to afford to travel into work and home every day. It's going to become a problem. The times are going to become a problem for you. So we have to, unfortunately, restrict it to people from this immediate area that can get you reasonably cheaply. Because it's not a tremendously high-paying job, but it's a foot in the door. It's a half-day post now, which we're quite expecting to grow into a full-day post in, we don't know how long, but we'll play it by ear. It's going to involve receiving queries from the inquiries from the members, sorting out their membership status if they're not already paying members, and then doing processing with under Cynthia, under GOSA Law's guidance, processing the inquiries through to CFR and responding to the members. So it's a great way for somebody to get into the gun rights field.
Yeah.
It's a great way to get into the pre-legal field, because this is what this is essentially.
Yeah.
It's our pre-legal department. Yeah. And you know, in these difficult times, maybe we can help somebody out and they can help us out. The job, the salary, there's a basic portion in the salary, and then there's commission based on the and we've seen before, this particular position has earned
good commission in the past,
solid commissions. So and on a regular basis, because there is a continuing litany of issues with CFR.
I don't think it's going to be solved.
No, I don't think it's solved.
There's just like our electricity and water system situation is not going to be solved.
No, we mustn't say that. They've actually managed to keep the lights on this week.
Yeah.
It's quite frightening. We're now waiting for the other shoe to hit the floor. What's going to go wrong now?
Well, I know a couple of areas haven't had water, so that's the other shoe.
And cholera is spreading all over the place because, you know, guys pee in the stream and then drink water out of it, and they can't figure out where the cholera comes from.
Yeah, I could remember one of my oldest friends used to be General Manager Operations at Joburg Water.
Yeah.
She left the country more than 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And at that stage, she
and her parting wisdom to us was,
get Jojo tanks.
Buy Jojo tanks.
She now runs Middle New Zealand's water reticulation system for many years.
So it is what it is, guys.
Be safe out there.
Be safe out there. Have a great weekend. It looks like the weather is being kind to us today. We don't know what's going to happen tonight. Remember, we're still 10 days away from the middle of winter.
When I went to the range on Thursday morning, it was bloody dark still. It was really dark when I got there.
So on Monday, it's already becoming summer.
Okay, yeah.
Not this Monday, next Monday.
Monday.
This Monday coming.
So
in 10 days' time from there, sorry. So the middle of winter is the 21st, the shortest day of the year. So the 22nd of June, the days start becoming a minute or two longer every single day. Bit more sunshine, summer's coming.
Yeah, more time on the range.
More time on the range.
Cheers, guys. Have a good weekend.
Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
Bye.